even know what this is for. It looks like, I don't know, like an evening, like wedding bag. Hi everyone, welcome to Style by Lauren Ryder. If you're new here, I'm Lauren. I love mixing and matching and taking vintage, designer, and of course thrift finds and playing around with my style. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you enjoy any kind of fashion content. I would really appreciate it. In today's episode, I'm super excited because I'm going to go thrifting and see what trends I can find. I haven't been thrifting in a little bit, so I'm excited to see what the thrift has in store for me today. I'm on the hunt for like some more boho styles. I'm also looking for a pair of like dressier shorts and kind of some more transitional pieces, since even though it's still super hot here in Southern California, I'm definitely thinking forward to fall now. So let's go ahead and check it out. I started in the top section and I found this one here from Target originally that has kind of like a knit bikini over top a t-shirt, which I thought was really interesting. Then I loved this lace top here. You know me in black and white, and I love lace. This one, the sleeve caught my eye and it read so Chloe, kind of free people to me. And here I am in the fitting room about to try on. You guys, I found so many pieces. As you can see, we are not looking too fall here. Everything that I spotted and decided to try on was definitely more summer, but that's okay. It's still really hot here in Southern California. This is the knit top. I love the concept of it and it's so on trend right now, but it just had a weird fit on me. This is the top with the cute sleeve detail. I love the lace down the front, and I think this would just be a fun throw on top that's comfy but still polished. This top here I thought was so unique. I loved the giant ruffled at the collar and it continued along the back, and then there was a high-low hem. So fun. I've never seen anything like this, and I know that this ruffle detail is going to be really big this fall. Then I found this polka dot jacket, this vintage jacket, which looks very similar to the one that I thrifted last week, but I promise this is a little different. But you know me and a shoulder pad, and I would style it exactly like this with my running shorts. And then I found this brand new, the sack bag, which I thought was perfect. Here I'm trying some white eyelet shorts from Banana Republic, and I love the eyelet. They're kind of low rise, which is not what I typically go for, but I told you in the beginning I was looking for a pair of kind of more dressy shorts, so I think these fit the bill. Next, I found this oversized mini dress. I think it's actually supposed to be a tunic, but I would style it like this. I love the flower detail on it. It's so fun. It definitely reads a lot more spring, and I think it might just be a little bit too oversized and boxy, even though I love that silhouette. Here, I'm trying a linen button-down top. I like the pin tucks in the front. It just kind of is a little different, but it had a stain on it, so unfortunately I left that behind. Then this dress, of course the sleeve caught my eye, but the dress had such a weird fit on me. It felt like it needed to be pulled up a little bit, so this unfortunately was a no, but I loved the concept. Then I tried this polka dot dress, which again, I didn't like as a dress, but then I thought, what if I styled it open? Because it had buttons all the way down, and I actually love it like this. Even with my running shorts, I think it's so fun. So it's definitely going to be more like a third piece kind of thing for me, but you know me, I never say no to a polka dot. Here I'm trying some sailor style pants, which I love the button detail, but pants and me just don't go. I had a weird fit, like imagine I'm kind of pulling them so they fit better, but they just were baggy in areas and just not comfortable, and unfortunately no, but I did love that button detail. I love anything nautical inspired, and the length was perfect on me, but definitely a no. Then I tried this skirt, which was a uniform skirt. I don't know where it was too, but look at it's shorts in the back and then like a wrap skirt in the front. And I thought it was really interesting. Definitely a good fall piece, but I didn't think I'd get too much wear. I headed to Savers and I loved this little bag here. Very Bottega Veneta vibes. Then I saw this straw hat with the crystal details on it, and I thought that was so fun. Definitely a maximalist piece. Then I headed to sleepwear, and this is so Sabrina Carpenter. I loved this little nightgown here. It looked like it was vintage, but that's all I filmed at Savers because it was so busy. I am back from the thrift, and I am so excited because scored some goodies. And I know at the beginning of this, I said that I was going to be thinking about fall and more, you know, fall transitional pieces, but I have to say it did not go that way. And if you're a fellow thrifter, you know that you just never know what you're going to find at the thrift. Just, whatever speaks to you. And today it was a lot more summer pieces. So I'm continuing with summer, but I promise this is the last summer haul. But the first piece that I picked up is this really gauzy gingham top with the flutter sleeve. I love how it has that little eyelet detail and then the little strings down the front. And this is just like an easy breezy top. Oh, and this is from Savers. I was going to film in Savers, but they had a huge sale going on, 50% off today. So it was so busy. So I didn't film, but I got this 50% off. So it was $4. The next piece I picked up, I know I have so many eyelet pieces, but when I saw this, I was like, I just love this baby doll style, and the sleeve got me, and just with my little running shorts, this is just like an easy weekend throw on piece. And at $2, you can't beat that, right? And the brand, this one actually doesn't have a tag in it. I don't know. Sometimes when I go to the thrift, people cut out their tags. I don't know why. And then I also scored this fun little knit top here, so I need to steam it. But look, it has like the cute button detail there. Again, you can't go wrong with white, and I just love the texture. This was $3. Then continuing with the kind of boho style, I found this tank with the sweet flutter detail at the neckline and then that little bow. I love this, and it's cotton, so it's perfect for right now. And this was $4. I also found this little tunic, which I'm going to style as a mini dress. Someone had shoved it in with like the sleepwear stuff, and so I scored because that was like the only aisle that wasn't jam-packed when I went. So I started there, and so I scored this little guy. I'm just fixing the bow here so that you can get the full effect, but it's this little tunic. Look at the hem with the tassel there, and then it has a little bow. I'm obsessed. I love this so much. It's got that like vintage kind of boho feel, very 70s, but also I feel like it's giving like Doan or even like Reformation right now. So at $4, you can't beat that. Then this wouldn't be a Lauren haul without a polka dot piece, right? And you guys saw me try on this Target dress. It's kind of like a mini dress, but it was too big for me. I see, look at new with tags. How cool is that? It was too big for me. So the way that I styled it was actually with the buttons open because it buttons all down the front. And with my running shorts, I thought it looked really fun. So this one was $12.99. And then you guys also saw me try on this top with the fun ruffle detail here. I love how it goes all around the back, and I love that high-low hem, so it's longer in the back. And this I feel like is a good transitional piece. I imagine styling this with some shorts and boots and when it gets a little bit cooler out. And this was by English Factory, and it was $7.99. This is going to be a huge trend for fall too, like lots of ruffles and statement collars and statement necklines. So I'm obsessed with this one. Then I know what you're thinking, another polka dot piece, another polka dot jacket. You guys saw me just thrift a vintage polka dot jacket last week that was like this, but this one is a little different because it's a little bit like heavier material. The other one was silk, and this one is like, I don't know, more cotton feeling, I think. What is it? Polyester. Okay, so it's polyester, but you know me in a shoulder pad. I love this. I love that peplum hem there. And this I feel like is a good transitional piece because it's not super heavy. And again, I can style this with a more lightweight bottom, and then some boots I think would be really fun. And this was $7.99. Can't go wrong with Liz Claiborne. Then I did pick up the eyelet shorts here. They're from Banana Republic originally. Definitely vintage because they're low rise. And they're not like my typical go-to, but I did say I was looking for dressier shorts. So I found these and I think I'm gonna have some fun playing around with styling with these. These were $7.99. Then I also picked up this top, doesn't have a tag on it again. But you guys saw me try this on. So fun. I definitely needs a steam after I wash it, but I love the sleeve detail and the detail down the front. This reminds me so much of Chloe, the Chloe runway, and what we're seeing even right now from Free People and kind of that really boho aesthetic. I think this is good for transitional weather too, because again, it's really lightweight and I can kind of play around with it, maybe wearing um, just like some denim on the bottom. Even I think this would be fun tucking into some overalls. So I'll play around with some styling. And this was $6.99. And then for accessories, I got some pretty interesting accessories this time. Well, first, this one, I am so excited I found this. This is the sack, like woven bag. It is the perfect size. And I love that I can just throw it over my shoulder and I can fit so much stuff in here. You guys, look at this. Brand new, like never been used from the sack. This was $9.99 at Goodwill. And I love adding this texture, this kind of raffia, whatever, knit texture in the more transitional months because it's like not quite summer with the dark color, but then it's like not quite fall with the material. So I feel I can get away with wearing this for a lot of the year. So this was such a fun find. I even love this texture with like my textured hat and like I would wear this with my outfit today. It was so fun. And then you guys, so you know how ruffles and lace and all of the really feminine pieces are trending right now. I found this really sweet little pouch thing that I'm just gonna style, as like a little bag. I can just fit my key and like lip gloss and not too much in here, but I just love this. I mean, honestly, I'd even style it with what I'm wearing today, like my running shorts and having like a really dressy, almost like evening style bag, I think is so fun. And again, this is like no one's used it. I don't even know what this is for. It looks like I don't know, like an evening like wedding bag or something, but I love the ruffles on it. And I think even like styling it back to the all of the eyelet pieces that I got today, like how sweet is that? And just doing like all white, that is so perfect for the weather right now. Finally, I got this leopard ruffled like boa thing, which this is definitely a good transitional piece because it's like this silky material, super lightweight, and I can play around with styling. And I just love pieces like this that add so much to an outfit. Like even if I'm wearing like a plain white t-shirt and I just throw this on, like my outfit is made. So yeah, this one was $3.99. And oh, I had another piece too. I had a necklace that I picked up. Let me get that. So continuing with the white theme, I picked up this like stretchy white beaded necklace and it has like a little knot at the bottom. And I think this is just so cute to throw on. Like I love it's going with all of the white theme that I found today. And I don't know, just adds a little pizzazz to your outfit. And those are all of the things that I picked up today. I think I found some great scores. Not too many fall pieces yet, but it's okay. We're still in summer technically, so there's still time. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I make videos every Sunday. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, which are both at Style by Elle Ryder. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.